I have had the pleasure of working closely with Chris for more than 10 years. The first 4 at PepsiCo, and the last 6 in my role as Executive Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Ventura Foods. For those of you who know Chris, honesty, depth of character, and faith are some of Chris's most admirable traits. They are also what makes him such a tremendous leader, family man, and friend. Chris epitomizes the definition of principled leadership. He is consistent in his approach, considers the implications of his decisions, and always tries to do what's right, even when the right path is the harder path to take. At Ventura Foods, we know there is nothing Chris expects of his team that he doesn't demand of himself. It is his steady, open, and honest approach to business and leadership that has earned Chris the respect, trust, and loyalty of his colleagues. In a way I've seen few leaders do before, Chris operates with a vulnerability and compassion that assures everyone that he is in the boat with you, with the expectation everyone is doing their part to help reach the collective goal. For Chris, leadership is job number 1, followed closely by strategy. He works tirelessly to hire the right talent, give them the resources they need to succeed, and then provide them the autonomy to thrive. And in the end, when the job has been well done, Chris is the first to recognize strong performance. One of Chris's crowning achievements at Ventura Foods was the development of the Ventura Edge. The Edge is what makes Ventura Foods special. It's our identity and guides our decision-making. The core values of the Ventura Edge are integrity, customer focus, teamwork, and personal ownership. It's no coincidence that integrity serves as the foundation of our company's values. An organization without integrity and trust cannot succeed. For a food manufacturing company, nothing is more important than making sure every product that we produce is safe. Integrity is mandatory. You can see this high level of integrity each day at Ventura Foods. Chris has built this into our fabric in how we make decisions, operate our company, service our customers, and interact with each other. A key qualification for receiving the Bishop's Award for Exemplary Business Integrity is having a record of exhibiting ethical leadership qualities, including having a history of treating employees fairly and demonstrating ethical practice in all aspects of life. I am very proud to say there is no one whom better exemplifies these criteria than this year's co-honoree, my very good friend, Chris Furman.
Good morning. I'm honored to tell you about my husband and best friend. It's no surprise to me that Chris is today's co-honoree of the Bishop's Award for Exemplary Business Integrity. Chris has been a person of tremendous integrity his entire life, and I can honestly say that because I've known Chris since he was 6 years old. Chris and I grew up in a small, close-knit town outside of Philadelphia, where the parish and school were the heartbeat of our community. At home, Chris was guided by his hard-working family who believed in personal excellence. His father worked for 40 years and never once took a sick day. Chris's immigrant grandparents were determined to establish themselves in this country and worked tirelessly to do so. His parents role modeled and instilled in him the importance of respect, love, dignity, family, community, and most importantly, faith. He was taught to get up early, put in his best effort every day, and to always give to others more than he received. It was these guiding principles that provided the foundation for his character. Today, Chris teaches our children to follow the message of St. Luke, to whom much is given, much is required. These principles were underscored throughout his Catholic primary and secondary education, and they were tested during Chris's college education at St. Joseph's University. Chris was just 20 years old when he made the decision not to live with his friends in an apartment near campus, and instead he moved in with and cared for his grieving grandmother after his beloved grandfather passed away. While this decision required tremendous sacrifice, no one asked him to step in and do this. But Chris understood. It's this type of sacrifice you make when you love someone. You take responsibility and do the job no one else wants to do. Almost more impressive than the sacrifice Chris made for his grandmother was the impact of his actions on his family. Each one of Chris's 4 siblings stepped in to help their grandmother, just as Chris did before them. This is just one of many ways that Chris practices what he preaches and leads by example. Chris was honored as an exemplary student in his high school yearbook. What the faculty said then rings true today. Chris has quietly risen to success. This is true in both his professional and personal life. Professionally, it's more important and satisfying for Chris to see the people he works with be successful. While Chris may sit at the head chair of the boardroom, he believes everyone's opinions should be heard and valued because they are equal contributors in the company's success. If the world knew just how much Chris has quietly supported others in his personal life, they would be astonished and he would be embarrassed. He's truly given to others, financially, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. Few causes are more important to Chris than helping to underwrite the cost of Catholic education for those who wouldn't otherwise afford it. For almost 3 decades, Chris has supported parochial schools across the country. That's why when the Orange Catholic Foundation bestowed this honor on Chris, I urged him to accept it, even though his instinct is to humbly and respectfully decline recognition awards such as these. To me, however, this is among Chris's highest achievements because it speaks to the tremendous character of the man I married. Chris, it's fitting that you would receive the Bishop's Award for Exemplary Business Integrity today on our 33rd wedding anniversary, because you are truly the most honest person I know. I love you more than anything in the world. It's been an incredible privilege and honor to be your wife and best friend. I'm a better person because of you. Congratulations on this very special honor. I love you.